In order to open bObi up and replace any of her wall detection sensors, you will need a Phillips head screwdriver. Remove bObi's front wheel to access one of the screws holding bObi together. First, turn it towards the bumper. Then uninstall the screw. There are 2 more screws close to bObi's dustbin. And 2 smaller screws above her main brushes. Remove them and lift the brush attachment up. To detach the brushes completely, unplug them from bObi. There are 2 more screws that connect the dustbin's contact point fastener on bObi. Remove them and pull the whole piece off. Beneath the main brushes, you will find 4 more screws. Uninstall these so you can open bObi up and expose her main circuit board. Flip bObi back on her wheels and lift the cover up. There are 2 circuit plugs which must be removed to separate the cover completely. All of bObi's wall detection sensors are plugged in to a small circuit board on the underside of the cover. Refer to bObi's checkup test in order to determine which sensor is in need of repair. Then remove the 2 screws holding it on the front bumper. You will be able to push the sensor from the inside of the cover, so it pops out of its place on the bumper. Then unplug it from the circuit board. And feed the circuit plug through the open space in bObi's bumper. When that's done, put the circuit plug for your replacement part through the open slot. Put the actual sensor in its space on the bumper. And install the 2 screws, which secure it to bObi. Then, plug it in on bObi's cover circuit board. To finish off this repair, simply reattach bObi's cover. Attach the all-white circuit plug first. It connects in the center of the main board. The yellow wired circuit plug attaches to the left side of the motherboard. Press each connector firmly until they lock in their holders. Then, carefully replace bObi's cover. Ensure its edges align precisely before installing the cover screws. Lay the contact point fastener back down and install its 2 screws. Then replace all the others, holding bObi's cover together. Line up the red brush fastener on bObi and replace its 2 smaller screws. Place the main brushes back before you install the 2 screws close to her dustbin. They secure the main brush on bObi. Replace the front wheel, and your repair is complete.